Okay, class, we're moving right along here. You've got your story summary, keyword outline done. Remember, there's no topic clincher. Our analysis topic, paragraph, keyword outline is done. It needs a topic clincher. Inside out, so now we're on to our conclusion. This is the most important part. You want them to take away. What is it you want them to take away from that? That's what you're going to restate. What parts of the conclusion do we have to have in there? Who remembers? When we go to write our conclusion, we need to have first our main focus. Main focus. What's the most important thing of the 3 topics? Our personal feelings. Significance. What's most significant? Remember, pick that one thing. And remember, what do we need to have? Not just what's most significant, but who can tell me? Why? Make sure you put why in there. So, again, your conclusion. It's a little bit different than our other conclusions. We're going to restate the main focus. The analysis topic in paragraph 3 is the main focus of the composition. Begin the conclusion by indicating what this topic is. Explain why it's important. Then personal feelings or significance of those. Your opinion regarding this specific analysis topic is important. For that reason, include a sentence that includes the phrase, "This story demonstrates," or "It teaches," or "It reminds me of." The story changes the reader. It causes the reader to think. Use this in a way to make a personal connection with the story. So, personal feelings, you want to use "This story demonstrates." This story demonstrates, this story reminds me, this story changes the reader. Something that goes back to personal feelings. Then most significant. You want to tell why this is significant, moving, an important part of this story. Don't just stop with that though. Make sure that you say why. And do not use what? What words do we not want to use? Who remembers? Do not use I, my, we, you, or us. Please make sure you say why. Then your final sentence. Make sure your final sentence makes the paper sound complete and contains words you can use to create a title. And your title repeats what? You're writing your title. What does it repeat? 1 to 3 keywords from your final sentence. So make sure that final sentence is complete and contains enough words. Okay, and then highlight or bold the topic in your paragraph. So now you've written your story summary, your analysis topic, your conclusion. Now we're going to go write the first last, which is your introduction. This is similar to the formal critique, but it has one more element in it. Who remembers, when we have our introduction, what do we start with in our introduction? What's the first thing we want to have in it? An attention getter. Something to get the reader's attention. Remember, we want them to keep reading. We don't want them to start out with, "Oh, that's not great. I think this might be boring." We want to get their attention. It can be something shocking. It can be a statistic. Just something to get their attention. What comes after attention getter in an intro? What do you want to include next? What does the reader need to know? They need background information. Time period, who's in it, very brief, what's going on. The thing that's different is state the main focus. This is something that's a little different. It's new. We're going to state the main focus next. The analysis topic in paragraph 3 is the main focus of the composition. Introduce that topic by ending the introductory paragraph with a sentence that reflects the clincher of paragraph 3. So your main focus. Name the topic in paragraph 3. So again, start with your attention getter for your introduction. Any background information that reader needs to have. You might want to mention this is a historical narrative. What book is it in the Bible? Where you found the story. Any events maybe that parallel the story. You could also give some information about the author, whatever background information you think is important, and then state your main focus. That is your analysis topic in paragraph 3. You want to introduce that by ending the introductory paragraph with a sentence that reflects. Once you have those keyword outlines done, you are ready to write. Make sure that you follow on page 232 your checklist. Here's your checklist. I'll be checking your papers using that. I haven't figured out a way to include it online. I might task that to someone else, but make sure you go through your checklist. Name and date, that's easy. Make sure you have a bibliography and follow the proper format for that. Get your checklist. Make sure you've gone through it. You can include it, but make sure you have it. Still be writing your rough draft by hand. Your introduction, you're going to have your attention getter, background main focus, body, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, your conclusion. Make sure you have your style and your dress ups. And watch out for those banned words. Banned words. There's a list of them in there, but remember, please don't use interesting or very. And you can add your own words. Remember, anything that you go back and you realize you use too many times, maybe you say like a lot, or maybe you say a lot. Just go back and make sure you're varying your words. Watch for banned words and watch for words that you might repeat too often in your writing. Check your mechanics. Spelling, grammar, punctuation is important. And keep putting your vocabulary words in there. Let's review last week really quick. We learned and added simile and metaphor. Who knows what a simile is? Who remembers? It uses two words. It uses like or as. And it's comparing something that isn't alike. Like her hands were as cold as ice. Ice and hands aren't alike, but we are comparing the two using the word as. Metaphor is a little more complicated because you don't use like or as. Make sure you add those into your writing this week. Hope you all have a great week. I'm praying for you all. Looking forward, hopefully, Lord willing, to seeing you all soon. Take care.